Well, good day YouTube and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today you have the Rhino. We're drinking a beer. The beer we're going to drink is from Collective Arts Collective Project. I got 4 of these when I was only supposed to get 2. 4 of them were in my box. This is the Gose. The Gose is what, 5.2 I do believe? Yeah, 5.2% alcohol by volume. Ingredients: water, barley malt, wheat malt, hops, yeast, coriander, and Himalayan sea salt. So it goes basically kind of like a Berliner Weiss, but salted. Not the exact same as a Berliner Weiss, but in that general vicinity, kind of like a salty hef. 5.2, a little more ABV than what I'm used to in them. I mean, I don't know what the original would be, but most Goses that I've been having have been in the 4.5 to 5 range. Alrighty, we need a glass. Gonna grab the old Negra Modelo glass here. We haven't drank from this glass in years. It's like the bottoms up glass, but it's a Negra Modelo. I actually was given 6 of these by Jason from Indie Ale House when we were there. It was before he opened, and we were chatting things up and all that, and one of the things, wow, you can tell, I even rinsed it out before I went and grabbed it, but there is some sediment in there. He was telling us when we were there visiting, wow, that he had bought a large sorry, okay, let's do this again. When we were there visiting, he told us he had bought a large lot of bar stuffs for his tasting room, and a bunch of glasses that he was never going to use came in that large stock, and these were some of them. So he gave us some, which was very nice of him. I do still appreciate that to this day. I thought it was just watermarks. It must be actual dust because they didn't go away almost immediately. But like I said, I did rinse it out. I didn't vigorously rinse it out though. So that's all on me. Smell. Nothing really. Just a slight touch of tart from both the glass and the bottle, and that's it. Just a slight touch of tart. Let's try it. Cheers. Now I know that this is the beer that was reviewed at my festival by Nick and Greg, when Greg was probably close to the end of his rope for how much he could handle. And he was saying some pretty deplorable things, making comparisons of this and semen. And I don't really see it. It's not thick in your mouth. It doesn't stick around. It's salty, but not that salty. Maybe they fixed any problems they had from when it was kegged to when it was bottled. Maybe they did some editing to the beer. But this just seems like a standard Gose, like really weak version of a Gose. I mean, I would even rather drink Opa Gose or Pop Gose the Dynamite or anything like that from Bose, or just a huge plethora of other beers. However, the one thing I can say about it is, unlike some Goses out there, it's not overly salty. It is salty, and the salt seems to stick on your lips. Like, I lick my lips afterwards and I get that saltiness. Himalayan sea salts. I wonder if it's pink Himalayan sea salts. Yeah. Really? Dry, weedy breadiness from the beginning to the end. Little touch of tartness from the middle to the end. Little touch of salt at the very end, and afterwards when you're licking your lips. Coriander is in here. It even says it on the ingredients list. But I think all it's doing really is helping the drying out at the finish to make this moreish, making you want another sip, because I'm not tasting it at all. That mix of sour and salt and bready weediness hides any flavor of coriander. It is not a bad beer. It is not a splendiferous beer, but it's not a bad beer. Out of 10 on that, probably give it a 6.75, somewhere in there. Let's give it another sip and see where I'd put it. Yeah, you know what? A 6.5. It's drinkable. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea, which is perfectly fine. I'm just weirded out by it at the same time, because I thought I was going to love it. I know that Ryan does sours pretty good. I know he does Berliner Weisses amazingly. So I was expecting a lot out of this, and I got a middle-of-the-road beer, which is perfectly fine, because that's all you really need. I mean, it's a mixed pack. You would have gotten 2 of them. You get to try them, see what you think, and move on. And that's all you really want. And this works if you're looking at it that way. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful, splendiferous evening. Bye-bye. See you soon. A bientôt. I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to turn you off. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn you off just by looking at you.